Switch out the bed, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky, it's so tight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. How is it, Dave? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around, that's right.
With the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
Rock around, that's right, on time. It's tricky. We don't use assume on your own. They offer but we don't quit. You keep on rock shot.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Motion. 18 Rattler.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going right. It's taken in. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Falcon first down. They'll look to throw yet again. The throw here is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 15-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
The 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. It's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. a first down throw there is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Up the sideline, past the 30. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. And left side, it's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 35 yards.
At the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. He'll look to throw. He completes it to Marshall. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
The ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. Throw to the right flat. It is caught, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, what a throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Open man, right side. He's got it.
I don't think the back was the primary target on this play, but just a great job by the quarterback understanding it's 4th down. I've got to get this ball out of my hand and give our offense a chance at converting, and it's exactly what he's able to do by getting it to his back and letting him pick up the rest.
Flushed to his left. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Hauled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
At the 3-yard line.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Let's go now.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Dolphins. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
Montrell Washington on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way. Out of my way. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we did active, yeah. We did active, yeah. All of my
Okay, ready?
From the 35, it's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
First and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he will go all the way. Eric Sauber, touchdown Atlanta. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Falcons 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd and 7. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass. Is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's 3rd and 7. Putting the tight end in motion. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Complete. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll give on the ground. Now a timeout. That's their first, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's into the end zone. Eric Sauber, touchdown Atlanta. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. His kick is good, and the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll go with the draw play here on second down. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
That's good.
It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Best time to call a draw is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball off to the back, big pickup.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Second and 10. He'll drop to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
It seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Brings up second and 3.
His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Tighten up. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go, let's get that touch. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
No turn in hand, this one off. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Falcons. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. It's up and through. And the Falcons have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's taken down up past the 35. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
At the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. So that pass interference in the end zone puts the pressure on the defense. It is 1st and goal from the 1. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll set him to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
6-yard
Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
70 Rangers, 79 Broncos, 69 Brits, 60, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers, 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
19 tight, 19 tight. Hey, smash. Go get him, go get him, go get him. Steady.
Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be taken down at the 11-yard line.
That's good.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And the Dolphin first down.
Handoff here, up the middle. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take a long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's going to be out of bounds. Up past the 20. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down.
The offense retains possession.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
For a third time today, he's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. So third and long, trying to pick up a first down to keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick six.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in third and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick six.
This one brought in at the 16-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Right back to the air following that pick six. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Tight end going in motion here. Throwing now on third and long. Forced out wide. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
They're on the 41-yard line.
Set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down and 2. Here down the field will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Forced out left. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is going to have that Falcons first down, as this defense is unable to hold. Gain of 7 on that 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Eric Silver. Other balls at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Taken in by Douglas. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Nike 18.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60 even. 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to the air one more time. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Okay, ready?
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Ready? Forward, Brocco, 70 range, 70 range. 18, go.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. And the Dolphins are going to have it just past their 25.
Given the situation they currently find themselves in, they had no choice at this point, Mike, than to push the ball downfield. The defense knew it was coming. They were playing a soft shell defense. They were able to get their hands on the ball and put an end to this drive.
This is 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. You've got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Eagles.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's got another one. Derek Sauber. Touchdown Atlanta. That is 3 touchdowns in this one. And he's up to 11 on the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Dolphins first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Miami.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. The Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
39-yard line.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw out of the gun. Pass completed to Douglas. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
20. And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 19.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for two.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Back to throw. Going for it all. And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Falcons are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Falcons. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.